Greetings, penniless privateers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Scrappy Privateer. Episode 27, Insolvent. I think I'm just going to fly to Sphinx. I think there's probably gates that I haven't activated. Yeah, so there's the Samara Gate, the Glacia Gate, and the Corvus Gate that I haven't bothered to get. So, I'll pick those up while I'm over in that neck of the woods. Is hazard pay worth to prevent colonies from shrinking? No. I'm already going to go bankrupt. I don't need to go more bankrupt. That's not a very good idea. Colony shrinkage when the growth is 90%. It's actually not even shrinking at Agraville. But at Nick the Good at like 4% when I'm at 53 is not an issue at all. It's going to be months and months and months before that actually shrinks. So it's like a reasonable idea, but it's not cost effective. As you can see, if I pay out, that's so much more money that I have to make per month, that it's a bad idea. Very, very bad idea. Yeah, when you're going in debt, going more in debt is usually not the way forward in gaming and in real life. Because now I'm at 0. So, case in point. So some of that monthly expenses was stockpiles withdrawn from the fleet. It wasn't all colony costs. There was a lot of debris around. And I can't be too picky. So I'm barely able to run. There's obviously some sort of localized conflict. I think between Tritac and Hedge. I think they just went to war, and this is the result of that war, is like battle debris everywhere. Which is good for me. Because I'm poor and don't mind looting the dead. The dead and dying. No, there's even pirate raiders here. And funny enough, I don't even think there's like a defense force here, because I need to come in with my transponder off, but like there's not even a hedge force here that would care that my transponder's off, because it's all privateers. So there we go. Wreck drugs delivered, and I'm not bankrupt anymore. Oh, there is a contact here, but I think this contact is probably for, let me turn my transponder back on. It's probably a contact to be developed for here and not... No, this is a Contadin contact. Yeah, absolutely develop. All right, nice. So now I have contacts at Conta, at Umbra, and at Lost Astropolis, or, ooh, no, these are other contacts. Let's develop these too. Lost Astropolis, and another Conta den? Sure, I go to Conta often enough. So now we have max contacts, and they're all pirate contacts for pirate worlds. So that's really good for finding quests. Dual Flecken? Yeah, I'll pay that. I'm poor, but, you know, I'll take it. Black Market. Also, if I want to make money and not fleece the pirates, I can go to like Hedge Worlds, Tritac Worlds, Syndrian Worlds, and sell on their black market to avoid taxes, which is a very reasonable thing to do if I have goods to sell. All right. So I need to make some money promptly, so let's try to find work that will pay me. And the Hedge was coming because they were pissed. Well, I have 2 contacts at Contadin, so let's go over there and see if they have any work that will pay the bills. Because my available credits is gonna drop. I could sell an Invictus, but the sell price is piss poor. They don't sell for very much. So it's not a terrible idea for me to even to check out the cost of what they would pay, but I doubt it would be worth the effort if I was to make an assumption. Smuggling, drugs, sure. Oh, but the rival outpost probably not, because I don't have Marines. A surplus of recreational drugs. Sure. And procuring heavy. You need heavy machinery delivered to Umbra. Did I have heavy machinery back at Aggro? I'm going to assume I do have access to heavy machinery, so I will take that too. Dockside bar, no one there, and no freelancers. Well, now I have all these drugs, which is a little risky because I don't have a smuggler ship. But let's do some of these quests. So we have acquire heavy machinery, deliver heavy machinery to Umbra, which I don't have on me. We have smuggled drugs into Mazalot, so I can head there. These aren't paying huge, but as I develop the contacts, higher level contacts here, the higher the level they are. So like, oh, I have an even new potential contact. The more relationship I've built up with the contacts, the better the missions will pay out on average. So it's worth returning back to the same contacts over and over and over because things could become more lucrative as I fulfill contracts for them. I'll also take the Era Probe at Beta Manuela. So, where am I taking the drugs? That's a lot. I'm going to assume it's this gravity well. Would not be faster to get the heavy machinery first. I would have to return home and thread the needle between all the Persian blockades. So maybe it's faster, but definitely more annoying and less guaranteed. I don't think the Mazalot gate is active. It isn't, so I should activate the gate here too before going to Mazalot. It's more the fact that, like, it might have been more efficient to do it that way, but I need money now to pay the bills or problems start to happen. So I need to just be doing missions rapid fire or whatever will pay me. Because I don't have money. So efficiency doesn't matter so much as the bills coming due in like one day. I'm gonna talk my way out of it. Yeah, see, monthly expenses exceeding my pay. And the thing is, it's gonna be hard to smuggle into here. Because they have pickets galore, and there's no sensor scan to hack here. I don't care if the mercenaries see me. They don't report to the authorities. I could try to use the nebula, but I can only get so close. What is this? Oh, a mercantile convoy? They won't care either. It's this fast picket and League patrol that need to go away. Oh god. They have me cornered. Come on, chase me. Wow, you fast burn quick. Personally, he already hates me. I'm just gonna load that anyway. But yeah, it's getting to the point where like trying to get scratch ears is rough. It's getting hairy. Man, these crises. Oh, hello. I like landed on it. Alternatively, I could just sit here and like wait for them to go away and then go dark and deliver. But I don't see that their fast pickets are going to move very far. Plus, I have like drugs on me, so I don't want them scanning me. And I don't have shielded cargo bays because the only ships that I had that had shielded cargo bays got destroyed. And ironically, the best way to get shielded cargo bays is to destroy pirate fleets, but I don't attack pirates, so my access to additional ships that have shielded cargo bays is pretty limited. I mean, it's possible that the Luds run with the pirate ships that have shielded cargo bays, but they usually have like Lud design stuff. Stupid patrollers. It's too bad I don't have a phase cargo. But even then, like, they're patrolling so closely, it would be hard to get through there anyway. How far out are we to recovery? Megaport's coming back in 3 days. That should help out a lot. Paired with commerce and the orbital station for stability. Oh! There was a patrol. Oh no, the picket's still sitting there. Got it. Oh, and then some crew disbanded because I didn't have enough money to pay them. So that's what starts to happen. So at the black market here, I'm going to sell drugs for a little bit of money. And I'm also going to sell the weapons on the black market because I don't have enough money. Hiring a tiny bit of crew just to keep a skeleton crew. And then getting the hell out of here before they get pissed. Where's this survey? Oh, I like that. I'll take that survey. So I'm trying to pick up missions, other missions that I could do. And these are kind of in the same neighborhood of one another. The other thing I could consider is we know where 2 alpha cores are. And although I would hate to have to sell alpha cores, that's a possibility to pay the bills as well. Not necessarily on a reasonable one, given the level of desperation that we're in. So for me to survey this ice giant, I'm going to want my survey ships. So let's go ahead and get back to home. Pick up the survey ships. Oh, maybe do, yeah, I'll pick that one up too. Do a whole bunch of external survey. And it's also possible to find, like, you know, treasure out there while we're out and have that be something that we can sell as well. What ship is that? I don't care what ship that is. If it was a nice ship that was like it was like a rare ship, I would have seen it by now. It's funny that the blockade doesn't like blockade at all. It's also possible to there's not a so the deficits there are only 29 a unit, so there's not really a reason to drug smuggle at the moment, because the deficits aren't that high. The demand isn't that high, I should say. So you did ask about what would happen if I tried to sell an Invictus. So like if I wanted to try to sell Starsector on the open market, I would make 55k, which is like pennies on the dollar. So that's because buying it would be like $1 million. So it's and then the broken one here, if I sold that, the one that I haven't even repaired, it would be 3,000. You can see why I didn't bother. I just wanted to prove it to you that it wasn't like I was passing up a huge opportunity. It's not a huge opportunity. It sucks. So now you know why. So I'm gonna go with like minimum skeleton crew to lower my operation costs as much as I can. We did have the mission for the 20 how much does this pay? You know, okay, I think it's worth running that mission to my contract, and that was 96 of it. Yeah, 96. So I have 100 available to me, and then doing the other missions. I'm also trying to think if there's, because I don't really want to part with these things as they're just worth too much. And I don't have any alpha cores on hand right now. Where am I headed for this mission? To Umbra, so Asconia. So it's also possible, if I'm going to want to be risky, there is a drug deficit at Kror. So I could bring all these drugs and sell them at Kror. And if I'm heading over there anyway, I might as well. Because I'll make a little bit of money. And then I'll need to refuel a little bit. I think what is likely to happen is a lot of my crew will disband. I'm going to be back this way for surveys, so I'm not taking the service ships right now. I'm going bare minimum here. Can those two things help the colony? One, instrumentally. The other, no, probably not so much. The cryo-arithmetic engine will be instrumental in the defense of our colony eventually. But then the other thing is only helpful if I turn a gas giant into fuel production or volatiles production. I had a slipstream, so I just slipstreamed in. It's cheaper to do that than surge. The slip surge is oh lord. The slip surge is expensive in regards to fuel and repair costs, so it's best to be avoided when possible. I'm surprised that my crew didn't disband, given I didn't really pay them. And then I need to go to Umbra. Do I have anything illegal on me right now? No. Yeah, I sold you drugs in the black market. What babies? Alright, we might not be in the red. We might be in the black for the first time ever. But also look at that relationship with the pirates. 72 or 74? I think we're almost at cooperative, which is the last. I think that's at 80. if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe we're already at the friendliest, but no, I think it goes up to cooperative at like 80. That's pretty good. You want an item to be dead dropped at Jotunheim. Before I accept that, I think Jotunheim might have a gate. Meaning that would be very quick to do if that was... no, Gap has a gate. Have I been to Jotunheim? No, I haven't. Okay, well that doesn't pay as much as the other missions that I have here, so I'm going to do these other missions first. So let's go back home. I'll slingshot back home and pick up my survey stuff and then get out to do those surveys that I was paid to do before the time runs out. I think Agroville and Nick the Good costs about 100k, so I think I'll be able to pay the bills except for repaying off my debt. So we're almost in the black had I not have debts, but I have debts, so. Wait, where are you going? I'm not steering. Yeah, what the hell? The game was trying to, like, steer me backwards for no reason. I hate when it does that. When it's like, autopilot engaged, and you're like, wait, I didn't tell you to autopilot. What the hell are you doing? That ship next to the slipstream, I saw its survey profile or whatever. I saw the size of the ship. It wasn't big. So whatever it is, it's not like a treasure or anything. So all these ships are now repaired. I'm going to store them and take my surveyors. And I'm going to go completely non-combat here. Just because it will save me money. And fuel and everything else. One thing that I could consider, if there's a crew shortage anywhere, I have 11,000 crew that I own that I could, you know, potentially give to someone. All right, what is my current range? So I'm going to need a little bit more fuel to go out and back, I think. Even if I slipstream and all that. The other thing is the cost to survey. So I need to survey an ice giant. And this isn't true because I have survey equipment. Oh, don't I have survey equipment? Yeah. So I need to get crew. So I need to bring a cruise ship here. But I will need to pick up heavy machinery, but I think the supply cost will be reduced to like 5. So DSN Matter, you're coming with me. Field drive and berthing, that sounds right. And then we'll take some crew. That's more crew than we can afford. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. So let's hope that we're running cheap and efficient here. And then I also need heavy machinery. Hopefully I can pick that up from Nick the Good, because if I can't, that's going to be a problem. Hi, blockade. How long is this blockade here for? Oh, and there's also a Luddic path base, but if there's not a bounty from other people for that Luddic path base, I don't really care. Because the instability that it is causing is, yeah, no one cares. So the instability that the Luddic path base is causing is not a major factor for me, because my stability here is 0 anyway. So it's kind of a moot point. Wasn't the quest saying 750? I'll double check. Oh yeah, you're right. I need a little bit more crew, so I'll take one more little ship with me. What are you doing? Why are you following me? That's so weird. They're like following me, but they're not actually attacking me. And nobody's even defending Nick. Oh, some crew disbanded. That's fine. Yep, so there is heavy machinery here. Perfect. And I won't even top my crew up here, because I need to go back to aggro to pick up another ship for crew capacity. Good catch, Tannering, by the way. Uh-oh. Com request. I'm just going to let them inspect me and harm my ships rather than use a story point. Because I have very cheap ships right now, so it's not like it's not too costly. Okay. Where am I going to get crew from? Boba Bashug, but give you berthing. There. Now my crew capacity is up to 800. Perfect. And then my cargo capacity is up, which is good if I find things to, you know, salvage out there. And because crew can only disband at a port, I should be fine. So let's go up to 700. Crew. 750. I'll get a little bit more than I need just in case, like, I hit an asteroid and some crew die, and then I can't do the survey. That would be pretty annoying. Take a few more supplies. Then we'll head up. Survey time. Oh, to be poor again. So we'll go to Alpha Manuela first. Or Beta Manuela, rather, first. And then the others. It's too bad you really don't get paid for distress calls. Like, at all. Oh boy, look at that monthly expense. Oh, this was an easy probe to find. And there was no defenders, so free salvage. Next up. Oh. Wait. The other ice giant is the other direction. That's fine. I've got time. So this is an ice giant and an ice giant. So ice giant should, yeah, it should be this. They have their own gravity well, so they're very easy to jump to. There's money to be made here. On salvage, I don't mind if I do. I'll check the other world while we're here. Ooh, Distant Matter's dry field got repaired. Nice. Nah, it's a nothing. Oh, but this is a black hole, so I could slip surge like crazy far off this thing. So the last planet that we need to survey is that way. And slip surging east, southeast is going to be ideal. So right there. Time for a jump. Wah! Oh boy. Yeah, that was... So we went from here to here. That was 15 light years of instant warpage. But I need to get all the way over there, so... I could double back to Barine, but I think it's probably better for me to go to Samael and then slip surge from Samael over. Sorry, poor little ships, you're getting slammed by the storm. So, going to New Perea, or whatever. So that's this sector. You like the new travel mechanics? Yeah, me too. So it is a ice giant. It's got to be... That doesn't... No, wrong system. It's going to be like, that's a gas giant. Yeah, here's the ice giant. Nope, still wrong system. No, right system? Right system. Great, it's a high alert system. That will be fun. I'm almost out of fuel too, so considerations need to be made for that too. Ooh, but there's ruins here. Two of the worlds. Please have stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's not a lot of... Oh, the heavy machinery is really nice. That's expensive. And then tons of organics that I can sell. There's something lurking in the asteroid belt over there, and then there's the ruins here as well. Come on. Okay, not as sexy, but like, okay. Some volatiles. Alright, what's in these ruins? A civilian transport ship with an ultra-rich planet ore location. Now, there was a high... difficulty, high danger alert for this system, so I don't really want to hang around here, even though there's probably more loot to be had. Generally, dangerous systems have good stuff, but I did just pile, I just filled my stockpile full of stuff. Where can I sell this stuff? I would really like to get a high price for these machinery and the organics. I did just make some scratch. I don't think it's going to be enough scratch to pay off my debts, but things are slowly getting undisrupted. In fact... Aggro about to grow, which is hilarious given that what just happened to it. And Nick the Good is back to growing again. Their growth is not great, but they're back to growing. And actually, Nick the Good's heavy industry is coming back in 42 days. So about a month and a half from now, I won't be in the hole so hard for money. So what I want to do is I want to take this slip surge all the way up to the core worlds, because that's going to be the cheapest way to get back home fuel-wise. Because we're almost out of fuel, so I gotta be economical with the fuel amount that we've got. Oh god, monthly expenses. Oh, my debts. Yeah, we're still trying to pay off the debts. I think we're making progress, but it's painful, dude. It is painful. Those are high debts. So ride this all the way to the other slip surge, and then ride the other slip surge into the core, picking up new missions and selling whatever I have for as much as I can. I could have swung by to pick up new drugs, That wouldn't have been a bad idea, but I just need money promptly so that I don't have like mass disbandment of my crew and etc. Yeah, I paid some debts this month. Yeah, I'm digging my way out of the hole, out of the disruption hole. All right, so now that I'm here, there is a deficit at home. Okay, I'm not interested in that. So it doesn't really matter where I sell these. I'm gonna get roughly all the same price. Interestingly, okay, there's not overlap there. What about organics? There's a huge deficit at Epiphany, so maybe I'll sneak into Epiphany and sell to the Luds. There's actually an advantage to doing that, I suppose, which is that I'm obviously going to be black marketing it, and I don't care if I piss off the Luds more. Oh, Lud off. Really? I don't have a ship that can engage. I don't think any of my ships have weapons. I don't know when my last autosave was, but I'm just going to exit out of that because that's going to take forever. So this was right before I surveyed, so I apologize for that. I should have a quick save. Hey, don't shoot yourself. So we'll have to take the slip surges again. And grab all that goody goodies. And go back into debt. Saving. Yeah, I should have some sort of combat capable fleet. I didn't expect there to be like a nothing picket, but still me not being able to beat a nothing picket. I mean, that's just embarrassing, but that's just because I'm poor and trying to save as much money as possible, not fielding real fleets at all because of the poverty. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Scrappy Privateer, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 24th and February 25th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow privateers.